Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is the Maharajas of Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale in its freshness, in its beauty. But I do apologize. There has been a little bit of a technical mishap, which caused the delay of the start of the show. But without any further ado, I know you guys want the action. So let's jump right into Battle Royale Lobby number 1. This is the one where the big boys are all in it. So enjoy the show, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We'll catch up with the pleasantries in a little bit right after match number 1. Enjoy the show. Apologies for the technical mishap once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Not so sure exactly what's going on. Actually, I know exactly what is going on. I am at my new studio today, so the setup's a little bit messy. But as we kick things off, it will be all up to the teams to see exactly who wants to rise up to the top. We have got Vagabonds Esports in Group A here, as we will hop on to a little bit of their action. We've got Luki, Blue, Kevsub, as well as Yato. You guys know the boys. Vagabonds Esports currently the #1 team in the whole competition. And of course, they will be starting things off at Ski Town. And the ones who are going to be closest to them would be the team from Group D. And that is none other than TNC Esports Prime, as they try to look for their enemies. Right in the exact same vicinity stands Riot Arsenal. GB repositions. And to all of you who are tuning in from Facebook, don't forget, click the info, click the description on the stream. You will be able to find exactly where we are live. It is going to be all of these players. 3 teams all in the exact same place, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And it looks like the one and only VVV Esports Vinny in the exact same vicinity, as well as Paul repositions himself. It is going to be the players of AMT, the one and only TNC Esports Prime. Quasi missing his aim in a little bit, but Chase will try to chase down his opponent. Sparks right in front, and Chase manages to get that backstab. And now it's just an all-out chaos now here, as GB finds Boom, drops him down with the Fennec, and then waits for a little bit of backup as well. And the rest of the players from the side of Team V, Riot Arsenal, it looks like they are going to be the biggest losers of this whole equation. Let's see exactly who catches up with them. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hop on over to YouTube if you want to catch all of this action. And it looks like there will be a little bit of a flyby here by the Abattoir squad. They're not gonna be dropping by to check out a lot of that action. It was just a quick check in here, just to know if or not they have to get crazy, if they have to get involved in this battle. But it looks like for the time being, there's only one team who has taken over. And I was about to say VVV, but GB catches the backstab onto Paul. And that is the benefit when you move around sneakily without really making too much of noise. A lot of patience in the gunfire here with the engagements. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the Maharajas of Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale. I do apologize for the little bit of delay earlier on with the broadcast. Once again, there has been a little bit of a technical difficulty here. But as you guys can see, the teams in the game, especially GB, ain't having no technical difficulty. In fact, this is one heck of a game so far for Team D, TNC Esports Prime. 5 kills already in hand, and it looks like VBN is jumping into a battle as well. Let's see if or not we can catch up with them. Little shots from 432 Swala as well. In the vicinity, we still do have Aqua and your Boyan getting into a combat. And Mulan, by the time we hop on over to 5 Yonko Shogun, they are no more. And it looks like VBN has managed to shut all of their plays down. 4 kills so far picked up by Vagabonds Nomads. At the top of the leaderboard, And at the bottom of the leaderboard stands the two Vagabonds team. Vagabonds Esports at the very top and the Vagabonds Nomads at the very bottom. But the most important thing here is both of these teams are in the main grouping, which just shows exactly how dangerous the Vagabonds brand is overall in the Maharajas of Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale. Yes, this stream is on a delay, and I do apologize once again for the technical difficulty that we had earlier on when I started the previous stream. For some weird reason, there wasn't any sound, so I had to start my OBS again. Apologies, guys. You guys had to jump right back in here, but do not forget, there will still be the giveaway. We still have 3 giveaways for 300 CP for each and every single one of you, and let's see exactly who manages to grab that for themselves, just like how Vagabonds Nomads tries to hop on over to pick up the airdrop for themselves, but they are being attacked here by the one and only Team W Royal Emperors, but Virus will be able to blow up Fine as well as Vapor. Fine and Vapor down onto the ground. Izanami has an opportunity to turn around and see if he can go in for the engagement, but it looks like that will not be the case as Vagabonds Nomads very quickly punish the players out of Team W, the Royal Emperors. And now, Lena, ever so slowly, just cutting down on all of this distance, and Vagabonds Nomads, just like that, they will be able to punish the first team that approaches the airdrop and at the very same time secure all of that loot for themselves, grabbing onto those 2 kills. Essir, on the other hand, is a little too far away from the team, but I think I know exactly what this guy is trying for. He might be looking for a new chopper to replace it for the squad. Sees the pink airdrop. Want to go in here for a premature take without the rest of his team members. What is Essir doing? Is this going to be the biggest mistake that Vagabonds Nomads makes here in this particular game, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Because now Essir is going to be caught by the one and only Ice Esports. Ice Esports a little bit too near here. It's going to be No Fear together with Jokok. They spot out Essir. No shots being taken just yet. Worth with the pop first. Not going to be able to catch anyone with that smoke. But Jack Boys, his eyes sharp on Essir. All of them slowly, one by one, tracking on in as the Vagabonds Nomads drops by to say hello. And now full squad. And here comes out of nowhere 11 Academy. Instinct, Tom Peeps, Lid, they go in for the flight. They take the fight straight up against ID Sport. Instinct, smoke bomb, but he's too quick. Instinct with a double, and Sora takes himself out. What a play now by 13 Esports, not 11, my apologies. Angela QT from afar. Amazing stuff by 13 Esports, as they drop by in for a quick wipeout, but now they have to face off against Vagabonds Nomads. How will they stand up against this particular challenge now? Vagabonds, they have got the positioning. They just need to catch out Angel QT alongside Tom Peeps. Ice Esports got wiped out, got shut down a little quick. Oh, but here comes the one and only Wonder Kid Get with his new name, Boji. Boji going in for a couple of shots, managing to get a knock earlier on. Luki as well. Vagabonds in a little bit of an engagement on the other side of the map. We have to hop on over to them, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Tom Peeps manages to find Essir, and it looks like that might just be the end here for the Vagabonds Nomad squad. Tom Peeps, Travis, right behind Angel QT. Will there be any backup here as Virus takes down Tom Peeps? Amethyst in the scenario of an engagement as well, but they are now going up against Existence Valhalla and the players of NRX 420 earlier on. This time, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have got the one and only Peanut as the 4th member for NRX 420. They did most definitely struggle in week number 1, day number 1, but in day number 2, NRX 420, they made a strong comeback, and that comeback was so solid that they managed to hop on into the main grouping, and Peanut drops Fabius from R7. The Malaysians having their time checking out the NRX 420 squad, but of course it's not really the right time to be making friends, as Peanut waits for no instructions whatsoever, shuts down his opponent instantaneously. NRX 420, going back to the topic last week where they managed to find this amazing comeback into the top flight group. They were surviving with a triple setup. Peanut was not available in there. But then let's hop on over to a different story. The leaders of this group, Vagabonds Esports, with their engagement now. Blue keeps up. All repositioning. This is just a quick hit and back away now from the side of Vagabonds Esports. Nothing slows them down. And nothing can stand in their way. So far, 5 kills in here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Angel Cutie getting into an engagement. Spots out Vagabonds. This is just a dog tag pickup mission now. Will Angel Cutie be able to secure all of those dog tags? Lint running out of time. Tom Peeps, the exact same thing there as well. And it looks like Angel Cutie will not be able to secure Lint. So there you go. Team 13 Top Peeps. Let's see if or not 13 Esports will be able to find a little bit of a comeback through Angel Cutie, who has been tasked to pick up those dog tags. Instinct right back into the game. But now Tom Peeps running out of time. 41 seconds to the next revive flight. Will Angel Cutie be able to pull this off? It doesn't seem to be the case, as I feel like she is moving away. No, straight towards a team member's dog tag. But are they going to be able to get there in time? Instinct here as well. They are moving a little bit slow, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Can they get there? The players of Team D, TNC Esports Prime, gatekeeping. Instinct taken down, and Amethyst Esports out of nowhere interferes in the gameplay. Angel Cutie with the save, but gets wiped out by Quasi out of Amethyst. Amazing stuff, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This time round, they go in for the quick shutdown. Amethyst Esports 7, 9, 11 kills so far by Chibi, Wen, Chase, as well as Quasi. Not so sure exactly why Amethyst is sitting down inside of Group D. They are supposed to be in Group E, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. AMV. Mustachio, what's you doing as the circle now starts to get a little bit smaller? Yeah, gonna see circle number 4 moving towards Kill House. 2 tanks in the play here. With 33 players still left in this equation. 10 more teams is going to be able to survive. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, do not forget, drop that like and share. Make sure you share this with the hashtag Maharajas CODM, as well as Codashop Plays in your Facebook share, so that we can find those 3 winners later on. Quasi, good scope in with the M21, shots back to back. Travis will be able to slide away, but Quasi now gives away his positioning. Oh, backstab here. This might just be interesting. Look at this Team D. They are splitting away. And as Quasi pulls their attention, the rest of the 3 players, they are going in for a right side flank. But will they be able to catch out Vagabonds Nomads with their play here? This is a good setup coming through from the one and only TNC Esports Prime. Chibi, Wen, Chase, Quasi. But it seems like they've just made a little bit too much of noise before cutting in the distance, and they have to disengage from the battle. That was a good setup, though. He just could not execute it towards the end. But as the map now continues to close on, an airdrop on the way as well. 30 players. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the hottest lobby of the day. And it looks like all of the teams are up in arms, aiming for the top spot. Boji, the one and only Wonder Kid Get. Renamed. And give it a full squad. Only 2 kills so far, NRX 420. Everybody's waiting for their clean comeback that we haven't been able to witness just yet. Swala, Dat, Cho, Clyde, NRX 432. Clyde meleeing the wall because he is frustrated that Swala and Dat could not be saved earlier on. And NRX 432, they will struggle. But now, right in front of them, it is going to be the one and only DNC Blackfire. DNC Blackfire, 1 by 1. They drop one in. LeBron, will he check his corner? He does not check the building beside him. which just means NRX 432 will continue surviving, at least for the time being. Let's hop on over to the team of Kazoku Vitas B. Outside of the safe zone, all 3 dog tags need to be taken now. But B is not going in for the dog tag play. It looks like Kazoku Vitas are gonna try to survive this. But B, what did you do, B? Why? Why, B? Why? My lord, B! B could have survived that. B just needed to stay on his bike a little bit longer. And not only does he get knocked down by the zone, but he also is taken out of the equation by a team that was just nearby. NRX 420, Boji gets dropped, and it looks like Chibi's going in here for the strike. Yintaro, Kape, Peanut holding on to the advantage here in terms of positioning, but Vagabonds, one after the other, they go in for the slice. And now NRX 420 just get taken out, and Peanut actually took himself out of the equation there. I really have no idea exactly what's happening to NRX 420, but that play wasn't the best out of them, and this is just a single lobby setup here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, so not a lot of opportunities. And with NRX 420 bombing out so early, it will only mean that they will regress back to Group B potentially right after this. As Blue catches Bryant, it will still be a strong approach here from the Vagabonds esports squad. Raging on with the kill. They don't care if this is the best lobby. They don't care if this lobby is filled with the titans of the Maharajas of Call of Duty Mobile at Codashop Plays. They are just here to not only win, but to go in for the absolute slay. Amazing stuff, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, out of Vagabonds esports. The quality is just solid in this team. The quality is solid in this brand. And of course, the players. What more needs to be said about the players, man? Lukey, Blue, Kevsub, as well as Yato. So much of consistency maintained all the way through. Staying hungry no matter what. Vagabonds esports, eye on the prize. And now, right behind them, it will be Team E, Amethyst esports. Very slowly now, cutting down the distance. Watts and Timothy. Timothy does have eyes on his opponents, but not gonna take that shot just yet. Oh, trigger discipline, Timothy. Making sure he does not give away his position because he is at the very corner of this wall. Lavon, Raygun, maintaining their distance behind. Oh, and Rob! Perfect timing as he knocks Lavon down. Timothy now knows that there can be no save for Lavon. Lavon will be taken out with the safe zone, ladies and gentlemen, boys, because the timing on that was just absolutely perfect. And one of the reasons why Amethyst esports, one of the most dangerous teams in here. And now Timothy going in for the slice. Clyde, will he get away? One more shot is enough. And yes, he does get Clyde as well with his M21. And Timothy is on a roll as the final player left in here for Amethyst esports. NRX 432 Joe right behind, but shots from up top. It's gonna be Asir as well as Virus taking those shots against those players. And it looks like Timothy will survive for the time being. Asir focuses his efforts onto Vagabonds esports. Gets tagged up. Ninja backs away from that engagement. Yato goes in for the chase. How dare you touch us, they say, as they come back in here for some response with those shots. And Team Y, Vagabonds Nomads, they just want to hold the edge of this hill here. But look at this. They now have to deal with one grenade that pops right in front of their faces. But nothing that they will be too concerned about. Yato taking up the top spot. And with that height advantage, just hopping around trying to catch out Asir as well as Virus. And those shots will connect. Asir almost taken down outside of the safe zone now. And the Ninja to the corner. But Asir will still be knocked down by Yato. And Yato with the 80 mag on that AK-47, just annihilating alongside Yato. Vagabonds esports, this is the true capability. This is their true strength out there on the battlefield. Will they secure the very first lobby of the day? It looks like they will, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Chibi now, final player, just one tiny little defender plate right in front, but backs away from this engagement to get taken down by the safe zone for Amethyst. For AMT, Chibi will not be giving that final kill point. Is it gonna be? Is it gonna be? No! One final one, and Chibi gets taken down by the zone. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Lobby number 1. We expected it to be exciting. We expected it to be crazy. And I don't know if you can see my dog there, but she's taking a good nap whilst her daddy is here screaming his head off. Let me see if I can show you guys. My doggy, my little Eva baby, is the cutest thing. I'm just going to leave the camera. The show started off a little bit on a rush because of the technical difficulties. I do apologize, but now that we have caught up, now that we have calmed ourselves down a little bit, Vagabonds Esports, they just took the ante up all the way to the top, man. I mean, they got a total of 24 kills alongside the 15 points out of placement in this lobby. How insane is that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? I mean, like, to even pull off 10 kills in a lobby as deadly as this, it is a challenge. But Amethyst Esports really not breaking a sweat at all, managing to reach to the top, managing to do that so easily, and managing to do all of that with so much of dominance. Let's take a quick look at the statistics of the game and see exactly what broke down earlier on. It, of course, is Kev's up, in one of the leading positions here in terms of leading the team in terms of strategy. But it is Yato, your slayer, Blue, your backup alongside Luki, that makes the Vagabonds Esports team so dangerous out there. And they are team number 1. They started off in the very first slot. They are in slot A, and they finish off in the very first slot as well, overall in the rankings of Group A. Amazing stuff, amazing quality out of Vagabonds Esports. Once again, if you guys are watching from Facebook, do not forget to hit the info button. Do not forget to look at the description and hop on over to Codashop's official page so you guys can witness all of the supremacy through these teams out here on the battlefield. Do not forget, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all of you watching on YouTube, please do hit that like, please do hit that subscribe button as well so you can get your timely notifications whenever we run these events, whenever you hop on out there to the battlefield, okay? A lot of action in here awaits you from the Maharajas of Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale, brought to you by Codashop. This is the Mustachio AJ taking over Codashop Plays, and hell, it has been fun so far. PNC Esports Prime picking up that number 2 spot, quite dominant as well, I would say. A total of 14 kills overall for them. And in team number 3, or in spot number 3, I have to say, is yet another Vagabonds team. This time it's in the form of Vagabonds Nomads. Look at the number of kills, man. 15 kills overall, as well as the 3rd placement. Dude, I'm not gonna argue. That is an amazing performance coming out of both of these Vagabonds teams. A lot of potential in here for them to continue dominating all of these lobbies, man. I mean, the Vagabonds crew has only gotten more dangerous, has only gotten more solid as we have moved on through the competition day after day, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And of course, it will be a situation where we jump on in and check out exactly who rises up to the top at the end of the day. Let's take a look at the 4th spot here. It is by B, Rora Kuzma, as well as Multo. And all of them, they only managed to squeeze out a total of 6 kills from themselves. Not bad at all in the 4th spot, alongside Amethyst Esports, who only managed to jump on in with 3 players on their side for this particular lobby. 9 kills they managed to drag away. I mean, amazing stuff, amazing potential out of all of these teams. But I have to say, once again, it was out of that dominant performance that we found all of the enjoyment in this lobby, and that was just provided by the Vagabonds crew mostly. Amazing stuff. And I see you, I hear you guys loud and clear in the comment section. You guys are wondering exactly what happened to NRX 420. I don't know, man. I don't know exactly what happened to NRX 420. You guys are waiting for the comeback of Blink. I'm waiting for the comeback of Blink as well. But of course, whether or not Blink is going to be able to dedicate his time back to being a pro player, that's exactly where the biggest question here is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Because, you know, if you were to give me an option, pro player or content creator, I probably will choose the pathway of a content creator, right? The life is just fun as a content creator. So I don't really blame Blink for not wanting to vigorously jump back into the pro scene. But we do know if Blink does jump back into the pro scene, then some people are going to get dominated all the way to the end, man. But of course, that's something that we have to wait and see if or not it happens when it happens. But for the time being, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much for tuning in. That has just been lobby number 1. We will be continuing with match number 2 for Group B in a little bit. Let's take a quick short break. The Mustachio will be right back. And don't forget, by the way, all of your top-up, all of your in-game purchases. If you want to get yourself some guns, if you guys want to get yourself some new skins, you need some extra CP, do not forget Codashop is the best place to make all of those purchases, especially because they have got tons and tons of cashback promos running each and every single month. Every single dollar you save is just extra CP in your account, and that's exactly how I rake up all of my CP for myself, all right? So on that note, I'm gonna take a quick short break. I'll see you in a bit for the kickoff of Group B. We'll be right back.
Here we go now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Thank you so much for your patience. The action will still go ahead to continue in here, although I hear there are some heavy thunderstorms, some heavy rains in the Philippines. A lot of our teams are having a little bit of a issue in their lobby. There's a little bit of lag. The internet's not all too great when the rain hits. We do understand, but at the end of the day, the show still needs to go on. But please do understand if there are some of those team members, if there are some of those teams who are unable to hop on into this lobby. A lot of action here will still go on to break out at the Maharajas of Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale right here at Codashop Plays. This is the Codashop Plays takeover by the Mustachio for the Maharajas of Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale Season 2. And of course, the show is sponsored by Codashop. A total of $500 is on the line here. 2,500 ringgit. That's a lot of money, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. 500 USD in terms of a prize pool for these players to grab a piece of and walk away with, to upgrade their equipment back home, to help them be a little bit more aggressive in the world of Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale. I don't know, man. I wish I was a pro player so that I can get all of your love a little bit more and go out there to compete day in, day out, right? But of course, the pathway is not the most convenient one. As a pro player, a lot of challenges will be there. And the one thing that you need to deal with is all of these other teams that come for your throne, man. Regardless of how good you are, regardless of how fast you get up to the top, everybody will be eyeing for your spot. And everybody wants to take the throne away from you. And when that day comes, your heart breaks, but the scene just gets even more pumped up. I get even more hyped up because that's what it's all about, right? The rise of kings and the fall of the rest. And of course, and at times, kings do go ahead and bleed and fall as well. Who will be the king that falls in this Group B? Who will be the king that goes down this time round, and who will take their place? The last time round, we saw the teams rise up to the occasion, not just in Group A, B, but as well as C. As you guys know, the format of this competition is a little bit unique, where we have about 68 teams who all compete in 3 different groups, all right? And at the end of the day, we compile all of their scores onto one leaderboard, and then we start breaking the groups up from then on end. So the first 25 teams will be in Group A for day number 2, and then of course 26 all the way down to 50 will be in Group B, so on and so forth, which just means that from week 2 or day 2 onwards, the matchmaking in these lobbies are way better than day number 1, because in day number 1 you've got some unmatched power scaling going on, right? You've got teams like the Vagabonds out there just smashing on a couple of team members, a couple of groups who are so new in the competition, who have not had enough time, who have not had enough experience in terms of creating the chemistry between themselves. And of course, that's the unfair part of it. But with the new format that we've thrown in here, and we get to throw all of these teams onto the leaderboard into their very specific matchmaking according to their skill, we see all of that action out there, which is what blows my mind, which is what shocks me. What shocks me is the fact that Vagabonds Esports, they are now sitting down in a grouping full of teams that can hang on their level, but it doesn't seem to matter. Full of teams that can most definitely shut them down. One would think there is a potential, but it doesn't matter because Vagabonds Esports still managed to rise up to the top. And now it is time for Team B or Group B to do the exact same thing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are going to be hopping into the game momentarily, so do make sure you drop that like, do make sure you hit that subscribe button, and more importantly, share the stream onto Facebook with the 2 hashtag Maharajas CODM alongside hashtag Codashop Plays so that you can stand a chance to win 300 CP. Without further ado, let's hop on into match number 2. This is going to be for Group B, and this time around, the flight path cutting through frigid wetland all the way down into estate. And let's see exactly who makes the first jump in here. Multiple teams with the initial drop already, but the first ones out would be Royal Kings as they head straight in towards Outposts. Is that going to be their drop spot? Will they be challenged? Because I am looking forward to seeing exactly how they perform in the competition. And yes, it will be the Outpost drop for the Royal Kings. As for the other teams in here, they all spread out quite equally. Except for Team B, First Degree Galatians 526. They have got a hot drop here alongside Team V. It's not going to be too crazy. Hisoka gets taken down. 5 Yonko. A lot of back-to-back action in here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I am looking for them, but Baba Yaga together with Ocean. And this is a hot drop for all of them. Bison getting taken down so early is not exactly what these players were looking for. But 5 Yonko, they will have to just deal with this. But Pyro catches them with the backstab. And now there's only Ocean left in the mix here for Team V. 5 Yonko Akatsuki has to back away. And Ocean does exactly that. Dut. They will be a little bit distracted here as Pyro manages to catch Rio off guard. Shuts him down with the RPD. And now here comes the push. Smoke bomb dropped and Pyro is out of there. As quick as he came in, as quickly as that, he backs out. And BY7 trying to put up a strong fight here. Here comes Is alongside Dut. Dut gets taken down with a backstab. Mudred holding a very far distance away from all of these other players alongside Is now. As he tries to find the backstab, Vince manages to find the player. Backstab 2v1 and Is gets dropped down onto the ground as well. Mudred will be able to find PTG Pyro, takes him out of the equation. 1v2 now. It is all up to Mudred. How will he survive? Question is, will he even survive now? Being chased down by Yatuj as well as Vince. Both players coming in here for the final shutdown gameplay, but Vince manages to pick up those dog tags. Mudred on the other hand, Rio and out on the way back is the final player in here for the pickup. But will Mudred be able to get to him? Will Mudred be able to reach him? PTG Fenrir repositioning. Vince, now smart play by Mudred, repositions himself instantaneously. Not rushing for the dog tag yet because he doesn't want to get shut down. It is all up to him. Ocean now jumping back into the fight as well as he needs to pick up those dog tags for himself. Pyro and Owl will be joining the fray right back in a couple of seconds. Mudred manages to bring Rio and Out back, but Mudred in the nick of time as his team members jump back in from the revive flight. Mudred gets taken out of the equation. Talk about timing. And BY7 is not out of the equation just yet. And now, Rio dropping by. Will be able to loot himself up. But there was one player in the name of Owl. Owl catches him out. Rio repositions. Smoke bomb drop down onto the ground. Owl, can he get him? Yes, he does. Yatoi shuts down Rio once again. And that's about it for the team BY7, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. But that's still not out of the equation just yet. 2 dog tags for him to pick up. Is on the way back. Mudred has done a lot for the team so far. For the BY7 squad. But it's just not enough. Who else will we find out there on the battlefield struggling? Let's see. Let's go and find out. A lot of the teams now spread all out. Team A1, PTG Fenrir, a little too close to a player from the side of 5 Yonko Akatsuki, but that was the battle we just witnessed. You guys know exactly what's going down there. But Team P here might be pulling our attention. RM19, Tristan down onto the ground. Nearby, it is the one and only Equinox. And oh my lord, RM19 turns around. Kaito down onto the ground. RM19 taken out by Fry. GNAV as well as Fry, they drop by and they absolutely annihilate Team T. They are still nearby. One more player here. And I don't think he wants to pick a fight. Royal Peck from afar. Can scope in, but the question is, will he try to engage? It is going to be the right tech play. But trigger discipline, of course, from the side of Peck. He doesn't want to give away his position and get taken down way too early here. So the question is, Peck, where are the rest of his team members? Because he drops into this match all alone. Nobody else in here to pick him up. And it looks like one small mistake is going to take him right out of the equation. All alone in a lobby like this is not really the best of ideas. But of course, the revive flight bringing in those players right back into the match. 65 players out there on the battlefield. Now, once again, it is a tough lobby. This time, Group B. As you can see, Peck is not going to stand that big of a chance in terms of engagements, in terms of picking up those skills for himself. So his best chance in here in terms of picking up points would be the game of survival. And in order for that to happen, he really needs to be patient. But BY7 gets taken down by Ocean this time around. And Dut cannot find Rio as well as Madrid is being hunted down. Is this going to be yet another takedown here? Dut, Vince going in for the shutdown. Finds Dut. Backstab, trigger discipline, does not take the shot just yet. Pulls out the boxing gloves to cut down the distance. Fennec, pre-fire, doesn't go in for the shutdown. AK-47 finds the final shutdown kill onto BY7's Dut. And Vince will be glad with his performance at the very least for that. But look at this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. AVSG. Risky play. Two teams very close to each other. Team R, Blink Community Vipers, right in the vicinity. No one has gone in for the shutdown just yet. Nisha right in front. Chopper gameplay. And it looks like the Vipers out of the Blink community will not be staying by here for the engagement. Delaney right in front. All goes in for the engagement. Uzi might have been dropped there. No, he goes in for the prone instead. That was quite the fake out of the chopper. Razu now. Here comes the final shutdown. Uzi misplays his position. Gets taken out of the equation. Denzi now. Straight up fight. Will be able to find Delaney. Puts Delaney out of the equation. Razu straight in through the smoke. Does not find Nisha for the backup. But right in front, it will be Beast. And Razu now. Backstab play. But Razu doesn't take the kill just yet. An ABSG Beast. Dib here finding Dibs. Beast gets taken out of the equation. Dib as well. And it looks like AVSG is done and dusted. PTG Pyro. PTG now popping off as well as Equinox. Finds a couple of shots. PTG Pyro. Back to back here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Vince. Ow. Nowhere near the vicinity as the rest of them. Let's hop on over to VVV Esports, by the way. Haven't caught up with them today. Sekre, Ainra. This is Team Vici from the side of VVV Esports.
The revive flight will arrive in 1 minute.
They do have a setup of the Smoke Bomber in their team. Sekre, alongside the Ninja Ainra. The other two, Dre as well as Sato, have been turned into dog tags here. Nobody's for the pickup just yet. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, do me a favor. Drop that like and share, yo. Drop that share. The best as possible. Let's bring in more viewers to this stream. We can do with a few more here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. As we take a peek right back into the map, Dre, Sato on the way back, and it looks like VVV Esports Vici will be able to dance with the rest towards the end of this lobby. And as the zone now brings everyone towards the center point of Raider Base, Black Market, as well as downtown, all of them will be moving off of the main island. And there are a couple of teams, of course, right outside of the zone. For example, Blink Community Vipers. But that's not going to be too big of an issue because as you can see down there at Pier, the zone is moving away from them. But they do have two choppers to play with. So in terms of mobility for the Blink Community Vipers, that's not going to be too big of a problem at all. But what I am curious of is, how is Team X going to survive this next onslaught? It is going to be Equinox. Equinox will find Most Wanted moving here towards them. They do have a couple of teams around them as well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Equinox. What will be the play? And it looks like my nearby marker is kind of broken. I'm clicking nearby, but it's just showing me all of the players either way. Hopefully this is something that Call of Duty Mobile can fix in the UI. Gets a little tough running these custom rooms sometimes. Most Wanted now, engagement time. As Kaito, Fry finds one, but gets fried immediately. JNAF the back up as well. Gyro shuts down Kaito. And Gyro from the shots from afar will be able to bring back the pressure plays. And up top now, Team W goes in for the shutdown. Equinox will have to back away. And JNAF, Page loses all of that armor, tries to top it right back up. 18 HP left in here. Smoke Bomber gets saved by those final second smokes. Repositions, but all three players now coming in for the shutdown. Gyro catches Page out once again, forcing Page to go in here for the use of that. Oh my lord, Gyro managing to catch out Page. And that's that 3 back-to-back kill for this monster. Exort on the way back as well. And JNAF, final player in here to pick up those dog tags. Just backing away a little bit. Not wanting to come a little bit too close. Oh my lord. But look at this, man. Look at all of these players. Look at that little map, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I can't even look at the map. The emulator is broken. Pusangala? I can't click on the map, bro. Oh man, this is gonna be annoying. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Mustachio can't click on the map. Oh, what the hell? Mustachio can't click on anything. This is annoying. Okay, never mind. I can click on something again. Okay, map is back. My bad. No, that was not my bad. That was the emulator's bad, but it's okay. Emulator is back. Team A now backing away from VVB Esports Vichy. And as Owl repositions, Vichy's not going to, of course, find them. But Equinox goes in continuously for the Fry. Finds more players. And Fry, doing all of that cooking, manages to find a crocodile. And fries it as well. We got a fried crocodile out there on the battlefield. And it looks like Team U, Ghost Wolves, will find the worst side of that aggression as they get shut down one after the other. But it looks like Equinox has got their time written down on a little black book. And they get taken out of the equation. And, of course, their dream comes to a halt here because of Team W. As Gyro, Exort, Story, as well as VS. Kives. They take the rest of them out of the equation. And now Team L. Slowly, ROG, MC360. Moving into their location. Sepeds, DD Lady. Lady, the one who's probably going to be in the worst of position. Baba Yaga right in front. This is going to get a little hot. And not sexy in any way whatsoever. Baba Yaga. Sepeds drops the cluster in here. Baba Yaga down inside. And Sepeds manages to get that kill. Way as well as Ocean. Unable to respond to ROG's aggression, and Sepeds with the beautiful takedown. But now they have to go up against Wanted, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is the most wanted squad. Gyro shuts down DD from the back, goes in for yet another takedown. It is going to be Yes. Yes for those shots on the Seped. And now cutting down Lady as well. The aim out of this player is just a little too solid. And Seped's final player on the side of ROG, Team L. Ninja will be able to reposition just a little bit with the grappling hook. But that's about it. And ROG's feet on the way back in here. But Sepeds is not going to be able to make it all the way through as Gyro, alongside Story, gets that kill. Story picking up kill number 5. And they are not sorry. 32 kills, 32 players still left in the mix here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as the zone now brings this. It's the bottom of black market. Those players not moving into the next zone just yet, as Fee tries to get away from Most Wanted, manages to pull the juke off, and now Fee moving in the opposite direction here of Most Wanted. Outside of the zone, losing 3 HP per tick. Fee does not have a lot of time to play here. Needs to grab that vehicle, but no. Fee just continues running, and her team members will lose a life. And Fee still not picking up that vehicle just yet. Fee, what are you doing? What are you thinking? My dear Fee, you do not have time. Oh no, gets caught in a trap as well. And this is the end, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for Fee, who was not able to gauge properly what sort of damage she could take outside of the zone, and Fee pays for that with a life. Indra now, Sato, together with Dre from the side of VVV, going in for the shutdown. TNC will be the next victims. Liana, TNC Supremo. Nobody wants to pick on Niana just yet. HP still solid. Niana will stay alive inside of that water, taking a swim. Whilst everybody else out there in the sweltering heat, sweating as they wonder when will be the next engagement. By the way, let me know exactly how you feel the quality of the stream is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. If there's anything that we can do to up the quality just a little bit. And do not forget to drop that like and share, by the way. Sekre now, Sato, moving in for the shutdown, but it is not going to be as... Oh, my lord, has got the exotic Arctic 50 in hand. Pulled out from one of those airdrops earlier on and will be able to switch that out. And now has got the auto shotgun in hand. Let's see what he can pull off with this. Sato repositioning. Oh, these snowboard skills just to get the highest ground now for himself. Meets up with TN. Team N, and this is just all out ballsy moves from Sato out of VVV. Not waiting for the rest of his team members, not waiting for that backup, straight up for that engagement. There's one thing I know, this guy has got guts. I wouldn't do that. Even if I did, I know I would be back out there in the lobby once again, waiting for the rest of my team members to join me. Deb out of Royal. And it looks like the Royal Kings have been facing a little bit of difficulty. Omama as well as Mayo taken out of the equation. Exhort now on the side of Wanted, dropped by Kurt as well. The MAC-10 being as annoying as it is in MP in Battle Royale as well. Gyro, most wanted, 5 kills, drops the smoke bomb for the play of defense. And now taking the straight ahead fight against Team N. What would Gyro be thinking? 12 more HP inside of his own smoke bomb. And it looks like Team N right in front. Dream Pantheon. And Dream, what will be their play in here? As Kurt, Arvin, Don G, August, none of them are keeping an eye on him. And it looks like that might just be the opportunity for Gyro to play the game of survival as he spots a couple of players right in front of him. Most wanted Gyro. 5 kills in the lobby so far, looking for a victory for himself. But oh my lord, catches the ass of Janard and shuts him down. Gyro, you sneaky little boy. Janard taken out of the equation. Amazing stuff out of Gyro. The discipline, man. The trigger discipline just serving up well for Gyro. Sekre now. Backstab. Gyro. One more shot. Can he get it? No. This time round will be pressured by the zone. Ainra out of the equation. Sekre. This time it is Sekre's turn to pressure Gyro. It's the smoke bomber going up against the smoke bomber. And now the player, Gyro, backstab, finds the opportunity but will not go in for the shutdown onto Sekre. Takes the backstab, Kurt will be spotted out. And Gyro goes in for an easy shutdown. Turns around, makes one big mistake, and most wanted are out of the equation. Primo staying out of all of this action. And he knows now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is just a 1v3. Remo shuts the door, just to be polite. Door opens up, and August takes Remo out of the equation. Just like that, it's gonna be your winners, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, out of Team 14. And the action from Group B, as hot, equally as hot as Group A. But of course, the dominance out of Vagabonds Esports. Who can forget that? Who can put that aside, right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? That was amazing plays out of all of those teams. But the one to manage to get up to the top was Dream Pantheon. They were dominant through Arvin as well as Don G. Let me show you exactly what I mean. Don G with the 5 kills, Arvin with the MVP, 6 kills for himself, 3-2 for August as well as Kurt for a total of 16 kills for the squad. And Dream Pantheon running, living the dream inside of Group B. And just behind them, you have got the one and only Ride Outlaws, I believe, in here. Ride Esports, Sean, Non, Primo, as well as Yanad. Managing to pick up 6 kills here for themselves. Most wanted, on the other hand, You saw exactly what Gyro was up to earlier on. 12 kills they pick up in the third spot. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. VVB Esports Vici with the second position in here with a total of 13 kills. And of course, your Royal Kings with the fifth spot with a total of 4 kills. All of the teams, they obviously want to look for the top spot, but it's not going to be easy as the competition gets a little tougher week after week. My apologies, excuse me. Now, as the competition gets a little tougher, as the competition gets a little cuter, just like my little Eva dog behind, she's waiting for me to open the door so that she can go to her mommy and cuddle her. But earlier on, she wanted to be with her daddy. So I don't know what's up with this child. I will have to go and have a word with her, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So let me take a quick short break. And when I come back in here for the battle of Group C, I would have let my little doggy out of the room already so that she can go and join her mommy. And I will be back with you guys for Group C's battle, okay? Amazing stuff still in here from the Codashop Plays takeover by the Mustachio at the Maharajas of Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale. Today, day number 3. The views are a little bit slow, so I would truly appreciate it if you guys can share the stream out on Facebook. Call all of your friends in to tune in alongside all of us and to enjoy the show as well. It's a little bit hard to pick up the viewership because this is on a totally different platform here on YouTube instead of Facebook. But of course, you know what it is, man. The community can most definitely get the numbers up if the community wants to. So please do me a favor and invite all of your friends in for match number 3. I'm going to take a quick short break and attend to my cute little upset puppy here. I'll be right back.
Here we go now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is Codashop Plays, and it is the takeover by the Mustachio for your one and only Maharajas of Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale Season 2, brought to you by Codashop, a competition that has got a $500 prize pool in here for the winners that manage to clinch it at the very end. Once again, with our very, very unique setup of the groupings, we are able to pit teams against each other who are on the same level of gameplay. But unfortunately, guys, we have had quite a bit of mishap here from Group C today. Quite a number of those teams were not able to participate because of the rains as well as thunderstorms in the Philippines affecting their internet, and a lot of those players could not join on in. If it was one or two teams, I might have had a few harsh words for them, but it's quite a number of teams who are facing this difficulty, so we do understand. We are going to be jumping into the matchup though, and it is going to be a slow-paced game for Group C. You'll see exactly why. Let's head on in. And this is Group C, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We do have 7 teams in here as the flight path cuts through from Dormitory all the way down to Newtown. Who's going to be able to rise up to the top, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And as you can see from the early get-go, the Alibaba clan, very sexy, takes over the Dormitory side, whereas Equinox Esports Miyazu, they head straight on in for Sakura. Now, I don't know exactly what the play is here, because there's no chopper whatsoever down there at Sakura. And as you can see, Cartels in G4 moving on straight. The question is Cartels in here with only one player? It doesn't look like this is Cartels. This looks like Alibaba clan. Is ABC mad accidentally in the wrong group? It looks like the Alibaba clan is gonna be a little mad because Mad joined the wrong group here, and that's a little unfortunate for the Alibaba clan. And Cartels, surprisingly, were not able to make it through. I don't know what's up with the Cartels team because they are Malaysian. Don't have any thunderstorms or rains here that are affecting the internet connection, so I will wait to hear from them as to what is the issue. But it's all right for the time being. The battle out there on the battlefield should be a little bit easier to follow now that we have much fewer teams out here with the potential of engagement. But as I say all of that, it's gonna be Team S, VVV for the early shutdown. They find a couple of players out of Team B, and it looks like Battle King X Spartans will not be able to survive for much longer. Idol! Dole pulls out the defender, but gets shut down instantaneously. Imam now is the next one that is gonna get hunted down. Right behind the container, he stands. Imam, Poltergeist can be played, pulls it out at the right time, but gets sprayed down. Can Imam survive this? Oh, manages to fake out his approach, but White now catches him off guard. And the R90 will be able to bag him as well. Keropok leko. Sorry. Kepok leko. Together with Wines. Trigger discipline has to be here. SVD straight for the pop. Shows his position alongside those shots as well. Kepok leko needs to reposition himself. Spotted out through the smoke. Kepok leko takes the reposition, pulls out the gun a little bit too late, and White gets an easy takedown. Dole on the way back, but Kepok leko has been turned into a dog tag alongside Imam. Can White survive? And the answer is no. Wines cannot survive, and that's the first shutdown. That's the quick takedown here by VVV Esports. The question here is now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, can VVV Esports shut down this whole lobby, win the whole game before we get into the final zone? Can they kill all the players, all the teams, before we get to the final zone? Now, I think this is going to be possible because we are looking at VVV here. Mr. Kaiser, Joe, White, as well as Siora All of those plays except Siora now. Inside of the chopper. No idea what happened to Siora earlier on. But it doesn't really matter. Siora makes that way to the rest of his players slowly. All on his own. Team abandons him as they go out to hunt for more plays. Look at this, man.
Airdrop incoming.
Siora already on standby. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, look at this team. VVV. They have got no chill. They have got no rest. They are going in for the shutdown. Finds Mad. Kaiser as well as Jewel. On the chase now. Chopper trying to block the position of the vehicle. Mad jumps out of the vehicle and gets taken down by Joe as well as White. VVV Esports is now using this lobby as a feeding ground to pick up those kills. How are they now gonna rise up all the way to the top, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? VD. Can they bag out the full lobby before we close this round off? Outside of the safe zone now, at ski down, the players of VVV, they need to continue this hunt. They need to get a little bit more aggressive if they want to make history happen here. And right in front of them stands Ali Baba Clan, very sexy. Ali Baba Clan together with Kim Funk as well as Seven. Earlier on we did see Mad jump into the wrong grouping, and that's unfortunate for sure. And the Ali Baba Clan, they're not gonna find an easy way out of this. Funk, as he flies his chopper in together with Kim as well as Seven. Not gonna be worried all that too much at all, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Let's see exactly who else is in here for the play. Equinox, Era, Dahlia, Bunny, She in a vehicle all together. Dahlia right in front. Bunny together with She, all four of them in this car. Dahlia peeking out of the vehicle. What's it gonna be? Era, Bunny as well as She. All four players moving on in to reposition themselves as they want to look for that pink airdrop. But right behind them, here comes Team S as well. VVV Esports. And it looks like Equinox are going to be the next team to get taken out of this equation here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Look at that minimap. They have not arrived just yet, but look at this. Equinox drives by that pink airdrop, not picking it up, allowing Team S, VVV to pick this up. But now the question is, will Equinox come back in here for the shutdown? No. They back away. They hit the other pink airdrop away from Team VVV. And that's a master level foresight there by the Equinox squad, as they do not want to pick up. Oh no! Here comes VVV! Here comes VVV! Joe shuts down Dahlia! Just like that, and now the vehicle about to be blown up by VVV. But the chopper is on fire. Equinox can return the favor. Equinox can go back in there for a critical strike. Will they take their chances? Equinox, U-turn is a must. Engagement is a must. Will they get it? VVV right in front. And Equinox can do it if they believe in themselves. But look at this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. VVV not moving in for the chopper play. Going in on foot with all of those snowboards to continue the chase onto Equinox. This is just absolutely insane. But Equinox, they break away into two different vehicles. Good play. She jumps onto a quad bike as well. Not the best of maneuvering ability, and she just throws away the quad bike. Oh, you gotta love the skins, man. You gotta love the skins. She now, getting into Siora. Siora finds Era out of nowhere. My lord, how is VVV even doing this? And now Bunny with the chopper will be able to retrieve one dog tag. Era is having a little bit of an issue with the The connection here. Kaiser R90, shots from afar. Ain't gonna be catching out Era anytime soon.
We can land here.
Bunny. That dog tag pickup nearby. Manages to go in for the scan. Dahlia on the way back.
We can land here.
And it looks like Equinox will be ready for the next battle in a little bit. Bunny just flirting with the edge of the safe zone. Just for fun. And she, on the other hand, needs to be on that dog tag pickup play, as Era's dog tag now is in the safe hands of the one and only she. Goes in for the next scan as well, and Equinox Miyazu are right back in the place. R7 Econ now getting taken down one after the other. Equinox, Taguro, Indra.
Engaging the enemies.
Taguro manages to knock down Funk, and it looks like Team Alibaba Clan, very sexy, are the target of Equinox here for Team H. Equinox Suzaku. Yes, Shashi, Taguro, as well as Indra. They go in for the Alibaba Clan one after the other. Not able to catch them out just yet, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Have to back away. Let's see what they pull off in here. It has to be a patient gameplay from them as they keep a close eye on all of these dog tags. Gatekeeping those dog tags. Waiting for the rest of those team members from the side of ABC. Alibaba Clan. To make that approach. And it is Kim on the side of ABC. Alibaba Clan very sexy. Whether Kim is sexy or not is besides the question. The biggest question here is what will be the play by Kim as Taguro comes in here for the drop. Kim immediately repositions with the snowboard, wanting to play no part of that engagement, but right into the hands of VVV maybe, as VVV Esports now are in the air, catches Kim, and Kaiser just shuts down those plays. And now Equinox, they do not know what they've gotten themselves into, because Equinox Suzaku came in here for the chase onto ABC's final player. No, that's not the final player, because Kim managed to survive long enough so Funk could be retrieved. And now Funk on the scan. Kim will be the next. Seven has managed to do this, and the Alibaba Clan is hanging on by a thread, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Can Seven now complete this mission to pick up that dog tag outside of the zone? Seven running out of time. Needs to move in a little bit closer, a little bit faster. But right behind him, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here comes VVV. Seven is not going to be able to see that through, as Joe once again serves up the slay as he finds the player going in for the dog tag pickup and catches him on the way. R7, Valkyrie, managing to put Pablo, Frank, as well as Ikan right back onto that revival flight. Amazing effort through the dog tag pickups, but it just looks like by the way these teams are moving, they are only reviving themselves so that VVV can find more kill points, man. What will they do against a powerhouse like VVV? But all I know is if R7, Reminiscent 7-fold prototype, wants to stand a chance, they need a full squad. And Valkyrie needs to survive for another full minute before that can happen. And the challenge for VVV to wipe out all of these teams before the zone moves into the final circle is a failure. Well, not a failure just yet. They still have a little bit of time, but I don't think they can pull it off. Let's see if they can manage to execute this. Valkyrie now. 30 more seconds of survival. Standing outside of the next zone. Next zone closing in 20 seconds. Upgrade terminal activation in 20 seconds. Valkyrie spots out a vehicle right in front. Can go in for the reposition, pick that vehicle up and get into the next circle. Nice and easy. 6 seconds. 6 seconds for the zone to start moving on in. 6 seconds for the rest of the players to join Valkyrie as the revival flight heads back into the game to the next zone. Valkyrie now has an option to pick that vehicle up. Team members out of team 2. Equinox, Era, dog tags. A little bit too far. Can this be a play? As Era now shuts down all of those opportunities in front of her to find a vehicle. It might just still be a winnable situation here for Era if she can get Dahlia Bunny as well as she right back into the mix. But as I said, every single time these teams revive their players, it looks like VVV is just serving up a dish of cold shutdowns back to back. And now Kim right in front. Kaiser, oh my lord, I tell you, the aim on this guy is just absolutely insane, man. Knowing those bullet trajectories, knowing those drops, is always with the ultimate aim, VVV. And now Kim tries to get away from the battle. Has got the quad bike, has got a little bit of mobility. Means nothing because this is quite the open vehicle, which means in front of players like VVV, oh, it's nothing. And ABC Funk managing to shut down Jill. And Alibaba Clan, this is the fight back as Funk now gets dropped by Ciora. Ciora goes in, takes 7 out of the equation as well. Kim still alive and kicking. And the Alibaba Clan will not be able to bring Funk and 7 back into the mix. It's a little bit too late now for the revivals. No more in here. Equinox Miyazu right in front. And it looks like the girls are back in the mix, man. The girls do not want to go down easy. The girls do not want to give up. And now there is a possibility here for Equinox Miyazu to pull the win as Frank gets taken out by VVV. It's going to be a 4v2 at the end of the day for Equinox Miyazu if this girl band can manage to get their shots on strike here. Now Kim out in the open as Equinox Miyazu gets distracted just a little bit. VVV, Kaiser as well as White will be playing their positioning at the edge of the zone, right outside, for a few more loots as they do find a mythic box for themselves. And White, you know what it is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's all about those golden mods. It's all about exactly how much of this firepower you have. And as you can see, Equinox Miyazu, all of their guns, they are with those basics. They are with the epics. They have given She all of the other mods in here, but the JAK-12 only has 4 bullets, 4 rounds. That's not great. And for some reason, the Mustachio is having a round of sniffles. And my nose is killing me. But it's okay, the show goes on. Dahlia finds a few shots onto Kim. Those shots will not connect. No VVV Kaiser here. As Kaiser very patiently awaits his opportunity. Alongside White, this is not going to be an easy battle. They know. Duo versus squad. Not their best. Era gonna get caught out in the open with the prone. Era shot, repositions, back up, but the defender will be pulled out by White, and the instant response for VVV to survive that battle, and they reposition as well. But White does not go outside of the zone. This is some masterful positioning by White out of VVV. Kaiser alongside as well. Both playing the game of Battle Royale so perfectly. The accuracy of that jump just to find a little bit of cover inside of the safe zone. Oh, that just turned me on a little bit. Kaiser, White now has to play this safe. Double grenade play. Trap Master Kaiser will be able to deal with the aggression if they come in here for the rush. White, on the other hand, is a defender. And Kim hasn't showed himself at all. Waiting for the best opportunity. Waiting for the timing.
Only 2 teams left. Getting close to victory.
As Kim now gets taken out of the equation. Era finds White. Can Era get this? Equinox Miyazu. Era with the reposition. White trying to heal himself right back up. Era, no angle. And White will be caught out. And my lord, Equinox Miyazu! Equinox Miyazu. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am crying because I've been sneezing throughout that whole pit thing, man. My nose all stuffed up. I don't know exactly what sort of allergic reaction I'm having at the moment, but it's not fun. But it doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Equinox Miyazu, wow. Let's jump back in here and see their performance. Nothing to shout about, quite honestly. Era, She, Dahlia, Bunny. Nothing to shout about. And I know all of you simps out there are just absolutely going crazy for this team. A all-girls team managing to pull the victory out of this lobby. Going up against VVV, yes, the 4v2 helped them a lot. But obviously, you and I both know who managed to get the #1 spot in the lobby. And of course, it's none other than VVV because of their solid plays, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. A total of 22 kills in this lobby. And that's just insane. I mean, to be able to get 22 kills, let me take a quick calculation here. That's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's equivalent to they basically killed the whole lobby. There wasn't even 22 players in the lobby for them to kill, but they managed to get 22 kills, mainly because all of the teams just kept reviving their players, and VVV, all they needed to do was just go back in there for the re-engagement time and time again and shut down those players. Crazy stuff, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. But of course, that would call the final match of the day. I am gonna have to take a rest right now because of the allergic reaction that I'm having to God knows what, man. Maybe even my mic, man. I've just been sneezing all throughout, especially that final lobby. I don't know exactly what happened, but I'm just a little bit annoyed because I couldn't concentrate. I couldn't speak well as well. And thankfully, I'm not like, you know, snorting all that too much of my phlegm all over the stream. But it is about to happen if I don't end the stream soon. Thank you so much for joining us. Today's views weren't all that too great, but I do apologize. I do appreciate all of your support, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And of course, good luck to all of those who did join the giveaway for the 300 CP. I hope you guys shared the stream out. I hope to be able to find all of you guys so that we can deliver those 300 CP to you. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the end of day number 3. The results will be up soon on the page so that you guys can see the rise and fall of these teams. Once again, the grand finals will be on day number 6, week number 6, and we are just halfway through the competition. This is day number 3 of the group stages, and the teams are as promising as ever as they go out there and deliver their best. Today, the team that has most definitely made their mark, especially in Group C, would be VVV Team VD. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, do allow me to take my excuse now, as I need to go and blow my nose. Yes, in the most unflattering way possible, I have to end the stream. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for all of your love, for all of your likes, for all of your shares. Make sure you subscribe to the page as well so that you get your timely notifications out of Codashop whenever the Mustachio takes over for